Okay. Welcome, Stream Elements bot. It's good to see you're in the chat. For a change. It's Saturday. It's Saturday afternoon. We're rolling a few minutes early. Cause why not? It's Saturday, so Saturday right now is challenge day. But not specifically zoo challenge day. It's personal challenge day against the husband. He has decided that he wants to do a series of stuff where we try to challenge each other to build under the same sort of rules. Oh, I forgot to update the ticker. Tell you what, we'll do that right now. If I can find it. Okay, there it is. So we are under specific building rules. So we are doing a challenge using the Oceania pack against each other to showcase that. And he has decided what we are going to build and where. So he's picked out what's getting grouped together. I worked on a speed build earlier this week over several days. I'm still editing that together. It's gonna be like a 2.5 hour speed build by the time I get it done, because I was super scattered all over the place and kept getting distracted. I'm like, oh, let me go do this. No, I'm not happy with this. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. And then a little while later, I'm like, no, I'm not happy with that. I changed my mind. So it was a lot of back and forth, but we get there in the end. So I'm just typing out the ticker for what this one has to have. So I'm moving on to section 2. So let me do here. So section 2 is the small and fluffy block, as he has dubbed it. So we must have wombats, koala, platypus, and quokka. We must include must have wombats, koalas. I don't know how the plural of platypus is. Is it platypi? Quokkas. We also, sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. We also must have a children's party area with seating for 24. Must have hot dog, soda, and balloon stand. Must have a bathroom. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. maybe we do...
So, oh, I see. Would you in our room?
No. I'm just making it, putting the separation in. Because I forgot to update the ticker before we got started. Okay. Slide this over here. So I am actually moving on to part 2. Husband should be finishing up his area tonight and maybe starting part 2. It depends on how much decoration he's going to be doing. So let me show you what I've done and what's going to look different when we get in there. I did change my avatar. And that speed build will go up as soon as I can, and it'll go in front of this video on the YouTube channel. Alright, so let me throw myself in pause because while I was dicking around with the gondola station, and that track's not staying there, that was just to get it open so I could see what it was going to do, so I could get the station built. But that track's going to get all ripped apart and stuff, so... I did end up double backing the surfboards because it bugged me that the one side was blank. And I can't remember if we put the kiwi... Oh, he's listening to something in the other room. I was like, what the fuck am I hearing? We ended up putting some kiwi statues in. I can't remember if we did those on stream or not. This whole area has gotten a lighting pass. I changed the uniforms so that we are in the park colors of some description. I wish we could change the color on the broom, but alas, we could not. So all of this got a lighting pass. I can't remember if we filled in these sections on stream or not. Oh, I didn't put the lights on those. Oh, that's alright, we'll let that go. Got our bathrooms all decorated up here. We've got in a staff area over here. So we have a staff room here, we have a security office specifically, and I put in an animal marketplace building. So let me come back here to the main gate, and I will put us in... Excuse me, guest mode. Excuse me. These are all over the place because those are custom lamp posts I made. So if we take it down to nighttime, their eyes light up and they've got a nice little glowy thing underneath of them. And then we did, we got benches and trash cans everywhere. And then this is like our garden dome. I know it's not that much of a dome, and the walls aren't solid, but we've got all kinds of Oceania tagged plants in here, and all kinds of educational things. We've got a big ass fig tree in here, and we've got that uplighted, and then I've got fog rolling through here. Got like a misty colored fog. It should be in here. Where is it? It was a lot more visible before. Oh, you can kind of see it. You can see it better in the daytime. So, and I've got some ambient speakers hidden in, I think in these guys, I put them in. So we've got like rainforest noises happen in there. Oh, I didn't do the thing. I did it on the other side. Didn't I? I did. I didn't do it over here. That's okay. On the other side, I've got two of our totem guys here, and I pushed those back. Forgot to do it on this side though. And we've just got some set pieces all in through here. And then out here, our garden continues with all of our Oceania plants. And all of the things. And you can see that the gondola track is up. Again, I was mostly doing that because you had to add track to it to get the other cars on it. But that's not necessarily the way that the track is going to remain positioned. I turned off the supports on it at the moment because we're going to end up redoing all of that. And I'll probably end up adding more cars to that at some point. And playing with the speed at which it's moving. I might slow it down a little bit. I'll have to see. There's a bit more of our dome. I know I used a lot of these, but I needed some big filler in there, and it just kind of seemed to work out. I don't have any lights up on that, though. So we've got all of that lit up with our landscape lighting. We do have power everything turned on, so we didn't have to worry about that. So we have this out here. This is my gondola station. We named the gondola Sky Surfer. And I battled with this thing for so long. I was back and forth with it. I wasn't happy with it. The queue wouldn't be this, or refused to be the same width as the regular pathway coming off the station platform. It started off as a 10 off the platform no matter what I did, so it like angled in funny and pissed me off. So that went through several transformations before it became what it is. I want to get in. Right, camera. I want to be in the car. Oh, so we're supposed to look down through these holes. Okay. Fascinating. So this is what everything looks like so far. I thought they would look like above the dome. I've never really played with these before. Wait, where is everything? I don't know what's happening here. How many seats are in here? 12. Okay. So this is what everything's gonna look like from the air at the moment. And we'll see how things go. But yeah, this track's gonna be getting changed around. I do think I want to leave it cutting across the entrance gate as it comes back into the station, though. I think I'm okay with that. Gives it a nice little touch there. And then we are back into the station. Now we don't have any guests in here yet because I don't have any reason for there to be guests. Okay, so we're gonna stop that. Alright, so that's our entrance side. And that's our exit side. Okay, so I'm gonna take the lights back up. Actually, let's hit pause. Oh, bright. Okay. Alright, so that's where we're at. I'm probably about halfway done that speed build. So again, this is just what we're looking like from the top in the daylight so far. Okay. So we need to get to work here. We need to figure out where our pavilion's going to be. And I feel like it should be near the front of the park. I do. Question is, which side do we want it on? We could do it over here, near the staff area. We could do it in here, like in between these two pathways. Or we could do it here as you come out of the I'm turned around. Okay. So this is as you come out of the dome on the back side of it. That ground's like right there. Where do we want to put this? I feel like maybe we'll do some animals off that way. This is like kind of a useless strip of land right here. We're allowed to terraform though. But I mean, we've got this hill here. I'm thinking maybe we do our party pavilion over here. Okay, so now we figure out what we want the party pavilion to look like. Do we want to stick with like the tiki theme? So I think I'm going to come over here while we build our pavilion. So we have to have seating for 24. We've been using this pathway. I'm not real sure what pathway we want to use in the party area. Doesn't really scream party to me. Gravel. be... I mean, that's not bad. Or we could go, like, natural grass in the party area. We might do a combination of grass. Like, this would be cool if we could change the color on it, but it doesn't look like we can. We do have bamboo. Which might be the better way to go here. Let me see what this looks like coming off of. Like up against the other stuff. Like, I don't know. What time of day is it? There we go. I need to see what we're doing. It's kind of the same color as the ground, though. Nothing really screams... I mean, that kind of screams party, right? It's all brightly colored and stuff. Screams more fiesta to me than party, but you know, we might go with that. Okay, so where do we want this to start? And what width path do we want? I imagine not that. See how that's gonna slope up there. I don't want it sloping. Can we flatten? So that is probably a little close there. So let's deselect that. Realized I'm not looking at this from the sky, and we are getting a little carried away here. All right. So that's a little bit off. I kind of hate that. It's so busy. So busy. It didn't look that bad at first, but now that I'm like actually looking at it with that much on top of itself, don't know what else we would put over here. Like, I kind of wanted to incorporate. Now, if we do that, we need to put the curb on it. Because that is the same color as the ground. I was kind of hoping to have grass in here, but then again, maybe we shouldn't. Right? I mean, we could do null. I really, really, really wanted to use this, but it's making my head hurt. It's too busy. Unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to go with that. So seating, see, we have to have some sort of path in here. So I think maybe what width are we on? We're on 20. Is 20 wide enough? I don't know. Let me see. What if we go to 26? Alright, I'm gonna hit align to grid here. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna hit align to grid there. Okay. Whatever I did, undo it. There we go. Okay, so if we do that there. Okay, if we do that. Right. Okay. So we must have seating for 24. So come in here, we come in here. me see. Where that is going to leave us. Alright, so what came in with the Oceania pack? Oceania picnic bench. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so wait, can we change the colors on these? We can. I might leave them the color that they are, though. Like, the rope color we could change to that, right? Wood color 1. I don't know what wood color 1 just changed to. Oh. That looks a little weird. Yeah, that looks a little better. Alright, I'm just gonna kinda plop you right there just for a moment. Because I want to come back into pathway. And I just want to... Okay, so because this is... Okay. So we could do smaller squares of that. It's still so busy, it hurts my brain. I mean, we could go null, but then people's feet are gonna get all sorts of weird sandiness. We could go null and just put in our own floor. With, the thatchy stuff, but I mean, that's interesting. I want to like these other patterns so much. Like, that's kinda... What is that? That's brick. And that's another brick. Hey Doug, is MrNisey doing any illegal things on the challenge playthrough? No, he hasn't played yet. He'll be playing tonight. He was actually mad at me. He goes, "You passed me." It's like, I told you I wasn't quite done. I was like, I missed that part, sorry. And I was like, I don't know why you're mad. Like, don't be mad, yo. He wasn't really mad. He's like, I told you you didn't have to go that hard. I was like, sweetie, I need to get in front of you because you're gonna blow right by me. Like, I wanted something to differentiate the party tables. But nothing I'm seeing feels like it fits for what I've got in my head. I mean, it's outside, so... I mean, I kind of like the grass. If I do... Let me just do null here, just real quick. And come into Oceania. Probably snuck a non-ocean plant in sleep. Oh, so I did a tour earlier in the stream. So this is what we're up to. I'm moving on to part 2. So we've got our garden dome in place. That's why the speed build's gonna be like 2.5 hours, because I kept getting distracted and changed my mind. So, if we come out here, I did end up double backing the surfboards because the plane board, when you could see the plane board on the other side, was just driving me crazy, and I couldn't let it be. I'm like, no. And we've got our entry fountain, and all of this is landscape lit for nighttime. And we've got our front entryway decorated. We gave everybody, staff-wise, color appropriate uniforms that match the color theme of the park. It's one of our maintenance people. Made custom lampposts. That's what these guys are. And we've got a staff area over here. Can't remember if we did the bathrooms on stream or not. I don't think we did. So there's the bathroom entrance there, and we've got a matching one down here as I just walk all over the terrain, apparently. All the kiwis. Yes, so many kiwis. And then we've got our garden dome. There's my fog. I couldn't see it in the dark. This thing. I struggled with this building so bad. So bad. I added ambient speakers in here for like rainforest noises. And we've got all of the education boards in here. We've got little fountain guys in the middle. This building actually started out with a net roof and open windows, and then as I was going, I'm like, you know, this really needs side panels on it, like to frame out these wooden wall pieces, and I put that in all the way down. And then I was like, you know what, I really like this glass that I ended up putting in the windows, and I was like, you know, I think that would look better on the ceiling than this netting, because you don't really see the netting that well. And so I went, oh, I didn't remove all of those. Shit. Oh, they're staying now. I thought I removed all of the rope pieces. Oops. Oh well, it's not going up on the workshop, and nobody ever really looks up that way. That's fine. But this building went through like 4 different builds before it was actually something that I was happy with. MrNisey is going to go crazy to pass you tonight. I don't know. Yeah, it was a fucking pain. You'll see how much I struggled with it. That and the gondola station in the speed build. It was terrible. And I came to realize how much I never really use the track rides in here when I was trying to build it, because I didn't know that the track size or the path size was different for the queues when they come off the stations than the exit path, and I had them next to each other and I'm like, they're not the same size, and it was just pissing me off so bad. And now I could adjust the size of the queue path to make it the same size as the exit. However, when you do that, it still is a smaller size when it comes off the platform. So Sky Surfer is our gondola ride. This is the exit. So I had the exit and the entrance ramp on the same side next to each other, and it just pissed me off too much, and I couldn't handle it, and so I had to move the entrance to the back side of the ride so that the ramps weren't right next to each other, showcasing their different sizes, just irritating the fuck out of me. So, I fiddle with this gondola station so much, and there's a lot that I cut out of the speed build. Like our dome building started out with like the actual glass bubbles, and I couldn't get it to look right, and I was mad about it. And so there's going to be a part of the build where you see the a structure in the background that looks like some kind of weird ass modern art palm tree sculpture. That is what that dome started out as, and then I was like, no, this isn't gonna work. I was having trouble getting what I wanted to do from my brain on into the game, but I'm reasonably happy with this now. Reasonably. Is that still in test mode? Why are they still... Okay. I thought I had stopped that, but alright. Surprised you have placed more kiwis. Oh, why is there smoke? I have a fog machine in there. I always remember when I brought my cousin to the zoo, they were just spitting on the gondola at some zoo we went to. Yeah, our Tulsa Zoo doesn't have one. They've got a carousel and or a merry-go-round, I can't remember which is different. It's got different animals on it. So I know one is with horses, only horses, and one's different animals. I just can't remember who's who. And a little train that goes around the park. Like an actual train track. Little train, not like a train that's a tram. But they don't have anything like this because Tulsa's pretty small in comparison to some other ones. I was so upset that the Flamingo House was closed. I'm still lamenting that. So we are beginning this track is not staying in this position. I have to move it, but I didn't have any animals in yet, so that was literally just in there so that I could figure out what the fuck we were gonna do. So in theory, oh nope, but we are starting on build section 2. He will probably more than pass me again. He was like all like worried. He's like, oh, you're passing me. I'm like, what are you so fucking concerned about? I was like, you know how slow I build. It's really not something I would be that worried about. No. This. Okay. So we need to get seating for 24 in here. I'm not sure. Like how I had that, I didn't think people would be using it. So we are working on that. Yeah, no, we're gonna get some. They probably got portions of people. Probably need some pillars. Yeah, we're gonna do some pillars. We're gonna do the. I'll turn the track supports on when I actually start placing it over exhibits and stuff. It was just to get the track in because I had to close the loop in some way, shape, or form to sorry, my brain just like ground to a halt. To oh my god, to get more why are words so hard today? Jesus Christ. To get more cars on the track. There we go. So I could do the station. Holy hell, brain. Could we like cooperate today? I like this, but I don't like the rope. I feel like people would trip on the rope. So I like it, but so we have a thinner piece. Now we could like trim out the seating area. That would give us some color. Okay. Oh, Momo's back in here. I didn't hear him come in. Woof. Hi, Momo Muffin. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay. So if we... I just need something a little different to mark this ground over here where people would be sitting. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be too fancy. I tried to do the fancier pathways and it hurt my brain. It actually started to give me a headache. I was like, oh no, this pattern's much too busy. Okay, so if we do that, and we take this all the way down into here. And it doesn't have to be right up on itself. We can have some breaks on it. And we can trim it out in there to designate the party seating. But there's some props in here from when they did the Bernie for the Bernie Bakes stand, one of their game anniversary items. It's probably about where that needs to be. They put in a cupcake stand. Kind of surprised he didn't say we had to do the cupcake stand. Unless he forgot about it. But, so, building area 2, if my brain will fucking cooperate. We have to have I have it scrolling at the top of the screen. We have to have a children's party pavilion area. And seating for 24 people. We have to have a hot dog stand, a balloon stand, a gulpy soda stand, and a bathroom. Seating for 24 people. in building area 2 must also have a wombat habitat, a platypus or platypi habitat, a quokka habitat, and a koala habitat. So I'm gonna start off with the party pavilion because I feel like that might be the easier thing to do. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. You had asked about so this is Hot Dog Squad Dog in all of his terrible, terrible glory. Made with art pieces and ketchup and mustard on him. So that is Hot Dog Squad Dog. And that's Hippity Hoppity House Frog. Now, we could in theory use Hot Dog Squad Dog over here. We could. Or we could try to make a new one. I could just add some flowered leaves to him though. If I have them big enough. I don't know if I do. But, that's what he looks like. I didn't forget that you had asked about him, and I know we showed the screenshot of him, but... Oh, we have this one. No, we're gonna go with this one. We'll stick with this one. No, we don't have to necessarily build strictly in the, Oceania pack pieces necessarily. I'm trying to where I can. Oh, perfect. It's even the same colors. Fan-fucking-tastic. Look at that. They are fairly close. So, if I put you like right there. Right? And then I grab you. Alright, now the question is how low can you go? How low can you go? You can go that low. That's okay. That should work. Okay, so then this guy. Can go there. I'm just trying to make sure he's not flickering, because he will flicker. Okay, so we can get one more. There. Alright. Wonderful. That didn't do anything, so we're gonna have to eyeball this guy. Alright, how far is you? Okay, you are... How far is you? How far are you? Okay, that... Okay, they're not going to be in the same exact spot, but close if enough. Okay. Yes, alright. Okay, we're feeling this. So we need to get seating for 24 in here. And so far we are at seating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're seating for 12. So he said at least 24, I believe. Let me double check my notes. Yeah, at least 24. So we can have a little bit more if we need to. I just want to make sure we're not flickering. Alright, good, good. So, I'm thinking we'll do this area. And I was originally gonna do like the Storybook Land birthday cake thing, but the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, it doesn't really fit. Like it's a cute idea, but it doesn't necessarily fit the oh shit. It doesn't necessarily fit the feel over here. Are you slowly drifting inward? You are. Why? Oh. That's why. Okay, so we will space you out just a little bit. And then if you're gonna be weird about it, next time start from the edges. We've had this discussion. Over here everything's all nice and tight, and then over here it gets a little loosey-goosey. Alright, so that should cover. Huh. There it is. I was like, really? I can't grab it now? That would be the way. Okay. So got that. No. Nope. No. Oh no. There we go. I was like, don't do this. Why? Why are you gonna do this? Okay. So we are gonna turn angle snap on here. Alrighty. And we will slide you over to here. Okay, so you're a little short there. Just a little. Always on the edge of my mouse pad. Why? Okay, so what if we're just touching? Okay, that'll work. And then we'll rotate you again. Bring you over. And we'll slide you up to here. Alright, I think we might actually bring you in just a little bit further, so you're kind of... Oh, the pathway's not quite... Okay. So that's what's going on there. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll flip you, and we'll bring you down to here. Okay, so that should at least be meeting in all of our corners, so to speak, for the most part. Okay, so we've got those. So do we want to do one grand roof over all of it? Like over the tables? Or do we want to do the table's own canopy? That's a fucking bizarre... Ugh. Really? I don't... Like, this feels like the roof at a tiki bar. It bothers me that it slants to one side for the picnic table. That's odd. I don't know if I like that. Did the Indonesian one... Well, that's just too small. Did the Indonesian one have a canopy? I don't think it did. Not all of them do. And that's like right in that person's face. So like I kind of get why it's going to the corners. I think we're gonna build our own. 'Cause I'm not like why? Those are better suited to smaller tables. I don't think this one had a canopy. Like, I'm not seeing it. And like these are all way too small. I mean, there's this atrocity, but it takes up that person's eating area. Now, I almost wonder, can we turn you, or are you you're gonna snap back? Even if we did two of you, you're still not big enough. Like, this one might be big enough. But I think we're gonna build our own. Okay. Part of me really wants to get But if the tables are too close together, I don't think the guests are gonna use them. That's my only... It's not my only issue, but I think that might be an issue. Like the Twilight picnic table is huge. Nothing else really kind of fits here. Alright, so in that case, we could do a trash can in each corner. So let me come back to null. Would that be feasible though? I mean, with the trash cans, I'm not sure. Let me pull those out real quick. See if I can grab these. Okay. So we're going to see about duplicating. Okay, so if I remove this side, that should allow us to not flicker. And this guy, we're just gonna reposition it ever so slightly. Alright. And then this guy, because I want that little black circle. Oh, but you're gonna be slightly ever so slightly problematic, but not necessarily terribly so. Alright, you're good there. What about you? Okay, you're good. Okay, so then if we grab this guy and I of these that I didn't mean to pick up. Oh, I don't know. Are you gonna let me grab you? Okay, you're not gonna let me grab you. Alright, that's fine. Oh! Okay, well, that sort of worked. Right. Sort of. Let's see about grabbing those. I probably should have made this into a scenery piece. Except I didn't want to duplicate. Ah! Grab the right fucking thing, child. Okay, that. Okay. So that should be pretty good there. So then, do we really... Thanks, Loud Vehicle. Do we really need these guys on an angle? I don't know. Cause you know, like, if I can find my right keys, I'm like, why isn't this doing anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe. I feel like I'm slightly crooked here. So that's one table. Then maybe over here we can do this table here. Right. Or should we have it sit like that? You know what? I think I like that a little bit better. So that's 12. That's the same exact way I have this one. No, it's not. Probably the only one that agonizes about table placement. I didn't used to. Alright, so 6 and 6 is 12, 24. It had to be at least 24, right? Sweetie? Husband? Had to be at least 24?
24 what?
Seating?
Let me double check.
Like, I can be a couple seats over 24?
I thought I did that, but... Yeah, you can be over 24.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we've got that. I'm surprised you didn't put in or say we had to do the bake shop.
I don't know. Why the bake shop?
Cupcakes, party.
Well, if you want, we can do that. I have no objection.
So are we adding it?
Or replace the meal thing with it.
I don't know. I think we should have food.
Okay, then add it.
So, how did they build this? Is that just different stripes of wood underneath, maybe? Kind of looks like it. You can't use the pre-made shells, though. So, right, so I don't necessarily love the canopies for these benches because they're slanted to one side instead of being pitched in the middle. I think I would have preferred them pitched. So we're gonna make our own. Hot Dog Squad dog might be coming back. In all of his ridiculousness. Alright, so we had added the Indonesia stuff in here. I mean, we could make our own over the tables, but I think I want to see if we can pull this off. What is this? That's a 4 meter. Do we have this in a 2? We have that. We don't have it in a 2. Nah. They like their big roofing pieces. A midsection. Okay. That looks like that scrunchy cardboard they use for packing. That's an Eve. Okay, so do we want to go with... Okay, so this is supposed to be a corner. Stop it. Alright, we're going to have to put it on this way because it's going to be a right pain in the butt. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see if we can make it work. Don't know. We are very much experimenting here. Okay. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, so that could be a little more even, I guess. Alright, so if we do that, and I want to duplicate you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we slide you, keep going. Alright, so we kind of have an idea of where we want this to sit using our markers on the ground. Okay. Now, we need to fill in this space. I mean, we could go 2 smaller guys and then go a taller guy in the middle for the guest of honor. Or we can make it all one height. kind of liking the idea of the different heights here. So let's try that. Excuse me. Okay, so let's duplicate that as well. Alright, and then let's grab these guys. It still doesn't wanna. Okay, so temporarily, I am gonna plop you right there. So now, me grab you, and I'm gonna grab you as well because I want you both to be the same height here. So that's not too bad. Okay, so if we put you guys there. You okay? You sure? Alright, so that kind of has them all at the same height. But if we... Is that too tall? It feels a little silly. So maybe they should just all be the same height. Because having that raised up did look weird. So do we leave them as 3 individual thingies, or do we make them all... one? Well, let's see. So what's our options with this? That looks too big. What is this? This is the 4. So in theory, it shouldn't be. I'm just kind of laying this over top of the domey bit. Oh, they did change it so we can do the... Huh. Who was that?
Sound like Littles.
What's she getting weird at? I thought it said we could change the color of the thatch. Oh, we didn't change the thatch color. Oh. Yes, you can. That's, very bright. It's a little obnoxious. And I really want to change the color on it because it's a party pavilion, but at the same time, it would probably be best if I left it alone. So we're gonna have a lot of color from the decorations, so maybe we just leave well enough be. Okay, so if we do that, why are you off, my friend? Something seems a little silly here. Which means I'm probably going to need to redo the other guys here. So you're dipping like way in now. Yeah, that's not right either. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. So that way we're not looking at the wrong pieces here. So we can figure this out a little bit better. Okay, my friend, what is your deal? Is the whole thing crooked? Is that what it is? For some reason, these pieces don't snap. Nope, nope, nope. Like the other roof pieces do. So they're slightly more of a trial. To get into place. Okay, so you are slightly that's not what I wanted. who is correct? You are lined up there. I'm gonna say you're correct, and you're the one that's not correct. I can see you. Don't really see you with the way the lighting is at the moment. But I think that's as good as we're gonna get, so. Let's see if we can get these guys lined up here. With as minimal flickering as possible. Okay, you just don't want to line up here for some ridiculous reason. So, does that mean this one's off? Or does the whole thing need to be twisted? Could be either at this point. I saw you flicker ever so slightly. But see, now you okay, you know what? I think we're gonna take it. Alright. Am I too low? Do we need to be slightly higher? I did make that a little low when I thought we were gonna do the middle higher. Okay, that's probably fairly decent. Okay. Let's come back into construction. Alright, I'm gonna take Indonesia off, or tropical pack off for just a minute. Let's see what my column options are. So it's like this isn't everything. Where is everything? I mean, we could make this supports barrels, but we won't do that. That'd be kind of fucked up. Statue. Right. Oh! Oh! Okay. I get it now. So, like, this thing. You're supposed to make your own lamppost. That's terrifying. Or is it, like, maybe more for this guy? Because that kind of fits him better. I don't think we should have flames around kids and parties, though, so what we're not gonna do is that. Oh shit, I'm still in play. I think we were still in play because I just saw a gondola go by. Damn it. Those look kind of flimsy. Alright, so we could do like columns out of these. But then that's gonna cover up our little doodads that we did, and I don't want to do that. So, but we gotta put supports in here somehow. Don't think I'm gonna bother putting it in the archways. I mean, we could, I guess. We definitely have to sink them a bit lower. Although that would give us the support that we'd need. But that's gonna look weird because we're not gonna cover up the flowers, so. In theory. You're still short. I thought you were large. Oh, maybe you're... Okay, I get it now. The width of the spear is what's large, not the actual... You are just short. If we had like a round pole. I'm gonna take Oceania off for just a minute. If we had a round pole. I mean, that could work. It's not really attached to anything, but it is a little flimsy there though. Like we would need something that looks like it's actually going to support the weight here. Now I kind of like that. So the question is, how far apart would we put these guys? Okay, so these guys would like need to be in specific spots here. Okay, so we could see that happening there. Sorry, I'm trying to get in here. Oh, we didn't. Well, hold on. We will deal with you. See, that's like right up on that person's seat, though. I mean, so is this one. But it's not quite... Hi! Merle, what is the matter? Now you want to be cute? What happened to earlier when I was trying to cuddle with you and you were like, who's this? I don't know you. I was deeply offended. You're not finding any birdies out there today? So I forgot we did not do that yet. Okay. So I don't think we're gonna put one there, because that would be weird. It's right up on that person's chair. But we probably have to put one about here. I guess they're probably going to walk through these support poles anyway. Because that's what they do. Alright. That's a little off. I'm trying to get it kind of lined up. So if I don't, my brain is going to scream at me. Alright, we skipped that one. I did this one, so there was room to walk through. But we need some kind of support structure under here. Mro? What, Mro? What? Man. What is the matter? Miss Thing, do you not have any crunchies? Or are you just being weird? You pick the damnedest times to want attention, my friend. I'm just saying. Alright, so if we skip that one. Like, maybe in this section we can... Can we get away with doing that, though? I think we can. I think we have to have two. Next to each other. Yeah, that looks a little more even. Okay, now how did we do this side? Was one on the other side of the lamp. Well, it's not really a lamp. It looks like it's a lamp. It might end up being lamps by the time we're done, but... Okay, so one over there. Skip one. Okay, skip one. Okay, and then another one on the arch. Oh wait, what? I'm sorry, what? That's not the same. It was late pull, skip, pull, pull. Oh no, we're okay. I'm stupid, that's all. That's nothing new. Okay. We still have to do our rope color over here. I'm just getting myself all sorts of confuzzled, that's all. Alright, so we got one there. And it's probably this one here. Right? Yeah. Okay, so then it's skip the corner. And then that guy, it was one on this one, right? Okay, so then this guy's got it. Alright. Sorry, I can't remember shit. I feel bad that I only just remembered to show you the hot dog in person today.
The hot dog squad dog?
No, I just remembered to show it to him in person because all we saw last time was the screenshot. Oh, these are...
Watching you realize. Also, hey Doug.
These are all sorts of willy-nilly over here.
Alright, come here, Mommy. Let's get this first. Come here, buddy. Come. You know the deal? You know the deal?
Just because he knows it doesn't mean he wants to go along with it. Wow, we foobarred that, didn't we? Alright. Hopefully these are still sort of lined up in here. We did it on all of them, apparently. Good times. This side wasn't too bad. You're a little bit off though. Sorry, if I leave them like all janky, it will bother me to no end, and then I'll have to fix it eventually anyway. So it's just easier to just fucking do it now. Even though I'm sure it drives some people crazy, but if I don't do it now. Okay, so you are slightly off there. Alright, that's okay. So what, is it just the one then? Okay, so we will take you across. Oh. Okay, you are slightly Well, that's probably about as lined up as that's gonna get. Yes?
Oh, I'm just looking.
What? It's my pavilion. I decided not to go birthday cake because it really just wasn't gonna fit. It's gonna look bizarre. Well, more bizarre than it already does. So, okay. Right, we needed to fix these two. I think that was our rope color. Okay. Alright, so we have our seating area. I'm gonna remove you. Okay, so we're gonna come into construction. We're gonna grab our garden light. So, hold on. So this is gonna be Control C. All right. Now the question is, what color do we want you to be? So if we okay. Do we just want the whole thing to be that color? I mean, we're gonna be embedding it in the floor. Okay, so there is a slight ring that shows up. Okay, so I don't hate the yellow there. I don't. I'm okay with that. Okay, question is now, what color do we want our light to be? We could make it the same yellow. Okay, let's see. Hello. Thank you. Let's see how that works out. It's probably not going to be super bright, but that's okay. We're not really doing this for super lighting purposes. This is just more for a little bit of accent lighting. We're gonna have to get our bistro lights out. It's another reason why I needed some sort of, if my hand would cooperate. There we go. Some sort of support structure under there to house our bistro lights. So we ended up taking it to more of like a generic party area instead of specifically kids, I guess. Alright, let's see. I know it's going to be super dark. I'm going to do a lighting check. Okay, that's not bad. Just enough of a little bit of a glow. I'm okay with that. Alright, now come into here. Gonna come back into construction. What are you? Okay, so we have fairy lights, which are like kind of all over the place. Oh, you can make them different colors. Interesting. So come back here. I need to look at you. I had you briefly. There you are. I think I kind of prefer the bistro lights though. I mean, the stars are kind of cool, but don't some of these flash? Okay, so are these more? Okay, so what color? What is this? What did I just grab? 4 uncolored. 4 colored. I might need to do the 2. Oh, hey. That wood's not lined up. We probably could have lined it up from the wood underneath. Like, that's kind of dark. Let me just sit you there for a minute. Because I lost my turquoise color off of our grabby most recent ones. Okay. So let me come back over here. Okay, this one, I know it's not the same exact color. They're similar. And then like, it's not super bright though. So maybe they all need to be this yellow color. Or we go blue and then yellow on the end. Somebody's brakes. Okay, so if we guess we want you to hang down. I mean, I suppose the fairy lights would be more festive. I suppose. Sorry, I'm trying to see where these guys are. But I kind of want to keep with our color themes here. Alright, so if we... Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the lights back up here. I guess it doesn't matter what time of day it is when we're under this thing. Just so that we have some sort of daylight. Oh, okay, so you do need to be... You need to pick a side, my friend, so... Okay, so if we put you there... Put you there... Oh, is this actually gonna fit? It might. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the ends, though. They do have curved pieces. I just don't know if it's gonna fit our curve, and it probably won't, because...
I also believe that the lights hang into the curve. I don't think they go along the bottom. I don't think it's meant to be like around a corner. I think it's meant to be an arch.
Probably. Let's see, let's get this finished kind of laid in there. And we'll kind of see what we're dealing with here.
What's this? Did you beat my kiwi count?
Huh? Did I?
Doug mentioned surprised you have more placed kiwis than MrNisey.
Do I?
Did you take my thing?
Well, they were statues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
You rat bastard!
9, 10. Look, okay.
You stole my thing!
Look. You gonna
my thing, copyright!
You gonna listen?
Trademarked.
You gonna listen?
Yeah, sure.
You gonna listen? You sure?
Maybe not.
You sure?
I'm still outraged, but yeah, we'll give
You
it a
gonna
try.
listen? You gonna let me like, tell you why these are
I've been
here?
letting you. You just haven't fucking said anything.
You haven't shut up long enough for me to talk. These are actually here for a reason, because
oh God,
they're chubby, and I needed to hide the
okay, that makes
the rope
sense.
for that to be hung off of.
All right, I forgive you stealing my things.
So these guys are here for very much a specific reason.
I forgive you this time. What about the other ones that are in your garden area, like I did?
Well, it's Park Oceania. They're running around. Do I need to change them to the penguins?
No, not really.
Because if I have to, tell me now.
Nope.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So, that's the only spot those kiwis are at, is in the front entryway, because I couldn't figure out if I could put them somewhere else without going too kiwi overboard. So I think they've got these in an arch. They do. Ugh. Large. Small right arch. Is this... Okay, so they do hang down. I think we have to turn angle snap off here. They do... Do your ears hang low? That's kind of an awkward... arch. position. Isn't it? I mean, we could very much do that. If I can get them to the right height. I mean, that is possible. And it would probably save me some heartache. So, let's see here. Okay, so green should be yellow. This should be that. This should be yellow, and then this should be that. Okay. Like if we're following the color here. So if I put you on... Hey, Dave. You've come to the conclusion that you deserve each other. Oh my god. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Dave? I don't know. Like, we're both fucking nuts, but is this a good thing in your opinion or a bad thing?
What? Deserve each other? I'll have you know I earned every little piece of her.
Because no one else would have me.
Nah, you didn't even try.
I tried a couple.
You settled.
I tried a couple, but...
You settled. Also, hey Dave. So what is he saying you deserve each other about? What did you do now?
I guess us going at each other there
about
a minute
the
ago.
Kiwis?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because it was my thing, honey.
Fine, I will go and change them,
you don't
for
need to
fuck's
go change
sake.
them. That's okay. You keep it because it gave me an idea.
Uh-oh.
You remember what I used to do to all my camps in Fallout?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Now, you see, back when I was playing Fallout 76, I liked the camp building system because I'm a nerd. But I wanted people to actually look around and see my camp, and I couldn't figure out how to do that. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hide things in my camp. So my Oceania camp is now going to be the Oceania Kiwi Hiding Festival. And when we're done, I'm going to put it on the workshop and tell people to find the Kiwis.
Oh, no.
So you go ahead and keep your obvious Kiwis. I'm going to have hidden Kiwis, honey.
Oh, no. Is that even?
And no, I won't be placing them on the stream.
So what, is that going to be in one of your park areas in between?
No, I'm going to put it throughout the entire thing. Every section's going to have a hidden Kiwi.
Jesus Christ, you're going to do a fucking
Every
food
section.
and wine scavenger hunt.
Every section's going to have one hidden Kiwi.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's what you get.
All I was doing was fucking hiding a goddamn thing that I couldn't hide.
With my Kiwi?
I will go and change it.
I don't want you to change it. My idea is way funnier. Keep your Kiwi.
I will make it
I'm
the
gonna one-up your
fucking
Kiwi.
penguin. Punk.
You love it. Maybe I should have you try to find the Kiwis. Can do it during a stream when we're getting ready for the next
You're gonna be like placing them inside fucking buildings.
They'll all be visible, and they'll all be visible in exploring mode. You will be able to see them as a guest. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh yes.
Jesus Christ.
And maybe, just maybe, I'll con you into trying to find them live on stream.
Is this gonna be your shtick now?
It might be. It might very well be.
Let people from your Fallout Reddit forum where you would post that you have a new camp set up.
No, but I might actually, when I'm done, I might actually post about it on the
Planet Zoo
subforum, because that might be something people get a laugh out of.
Oh my god. He's at it again. Good, it'll slow him down. Trying to place them, so it'll buy me a few more minutes of build time.
Yes.
One can hope. no idea if this is gonna be bright enough once we get all of this in place. So yeah, for those that don't know, Fallout 76 has a building your base mode that other people can visit. So like if you're zoned in to the game, anybody else that happens to be on that server playing can walk into your camp and look at stuff, buy stuff from a vending machine if you have one set up. If you're trying to like sell some stuff that you don't need. So people can just randomly come across you out in the wilds. And he would take these statues that he got off the Atom shop, I think.
I did it with a whole bunch of different statues and things.
Yeah, for a while he was hiding the Fallout icon statue with the little guy standing there and his little funky pose. He did it with some other objects that he picked up the blueprints for. We're kind of waiting to see what the Atlantic City DLC, not DLC, what are they calling it? Just update?
It's basically going to be an expedition, but it might have a little bit more to it than just go there and stomp through the map. It might be more interesting. I'm hoping.
We're curious to see what they're gonna do with it, since we worked in Atlantic City and I grew up in that area. They talked about it and we haven't seen anything with it since. You said you saw sort of an update not that long ago.
I did a little bit of research.
So is this something they're actually gonna
Yeah, it's coming out soon.
do? Soon as in Blizzard soon, or actually soon?
Kinda soon.
That doesn't answer the question.
I can't answer the question. They don't give that kind of answer. They're just like Blizzard. It shows up when it shows up.
Hmm. So Blizzard soon would have been the appropriate answer. Okay, that actually wasn't too painful. Let's see what this looks like at night. And one of those arches did kind of fit. Alright. Okay, that's a decent amount of light in there.
It's not terrible.
We can work with that. Okay, light's gonna come back up. If I can click the thing properly. There we go. Okay, so there are props in here. Excuse me. I don't remember if it's under themed. It's in here somewhere. I have to find them. Oh. Haha. That works. That works very well, actually. I saw them because I was like, well, that's weird. Like, I don't... Am I crazy? Do they not have these? Is it under centerpieces? Am I completely misremembering? I don't know what they were called, so I can't just... Well, let's try. Okay, alright. Really? There was only the one? I thought there was more. We can change the color of it. So it was specifically called Cupcake. It does seem to be the only piece. Okay. So our... Let's see. Cream color. Cupcake color. Ugh. Can I get a lighter version of that? Alright, that looks a little better. Alright, what's that look like? Okay, so... I mean, it's not terrible. Okay, so where do we want to put our bathroom? I feel like we'd have maybe some archways in here. Coming into the party area. Maybe we put our bathroom back here. On this back section. What does the Oceania bathrooms look like? Oh, there's gonna be some sirens. Oh! Oh, that's a cool idea. Huh. So they recolored the statue tikis to actually look like carved wood that's not painted. And they changed the colors of that. That's cute.
So what'd you do?
Oh no, this is the pre-made bathroom. I'm just looking at what they did.
Okay. Do a comparative look.
Seeing how they did it. So they've got like some set pieces around the back side of it. So, oh, okay. So they just slapped that on the outside of it. They didn't even put any solid covering on that, because you can see the tile there in between the wood slats. What time is it? Okay. Just happened to realize I don't know what time it is. We've been dicking around with this fucking... I mean, we could put it off on the corner here. It is possible. Okay, so what if we... Would we need a 3-person potty, though? Like, that might be overkill. not? There we go. Like, it's not giving me the option to do what I want to do here. I mean, that might be a little far back. But then again, maybe we should have them both facing outward. And then we can do like an excuse me, like an ATM stand in the middle. Okay, so okay, there we go. Now that's sort of cooperating. But I guess if we do why are you floating? Right. Just anger me. Okay. Duplicate. I don't understand why you're floating. Really? And now you're gonna behave. Okay. I don't know, man. So if we were to, let's see if I can get you. I don't know if this is gonna line up right. That's the problem right now that I'm trying to figure out in my brain. So this was 20. Okay, so if we do that, okay, I think we might have to bring it down to 13. Really? You're just gonna... Okay. You're just gonna be pissy. Okay. Alright, well that's good to know. Can we select your group? Can I... Why are you... Okay, so if we do flatten... Okay. Okay, so that's probably... You were there. The question is, you're being very fussy. Oh wait, we had it. Right, so that's very much elongated. Sorry, my allergies are starting to get the better of me. I am starting to get all sorts of itchy throat here. Okay. Those will delete. Okay, so we can do some ATM action in here. He didn't say we could put an ATM, but he doesn't always think of these things. And let's be honest. You don't want to get to the party and be like, fuck, I forgot the gift at the house. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Like, you don't want to be that guy, right? Usually these things like snap onto... Whoa! Wrong way. Wrong key. Usually these things like snap onto the pathway here. And this time, it's being a little extra fussy. Probably about as good as we're gonna get that lined up, and we don't have any ATMs in here yet anyhow. So why not? Might as well. Okay. I did add 2 ATMs because we're gonna have shops here, so. Okay, so we'll have the ATMs there. What else did you say had to be over here? Let me check my notes again. Hot dogs, soda, balloons, and you said that we could add the cupcakes? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so soda, hot dogs, balloons. I'm thinking we put cupcakes over here. Now, here's the thing. Do we want to go with like just a counter and build around it? Or... Oh, that's going to change the shape of that. I didn't want to fuck up that. So, I guess we'll have to... Okay, so if we put you there, That is crooked. This still feels crooked, but I don't think it is. Okay. So we'll do a Bernie Bakes counter, right? And we'll decorate around that. I just want to get her in. We could have gone with the shop shell. But I think over here, I almost think I'd rather do it this way. Let me see. Am I gonna... regret this? No. So even if we decide to do that, that still fits. Okay. So we've got in the cupcake place. So I mean, they do have it in the regular shell. What's the inside of this thing look like? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Oh, Jesus. What the hell is this? A restaurant with seating for 5? Really? Okay. Well, you know what I want to see? Wow. Oh, that's cute. We might have to steal that. Okay. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. I can't really properly get in there unless I place it, but... That's super cute. So there's ideas for Tiki Steves. Right, hot dogs. So we want to go with the counter, or do we want to go with the actual full-on building over here? I kind of feel like I want to do the counters over here because it's like a party pavilion. And just like special for over here. We might have to bump this guy backwards, so, or bump that hill backwards. So if we do hot dogs and soda over here, we could get loony balloons in over here. So if we, nope, I don't want to lose that corner. If we can help it. So you are slightly crooked. You still look crooked. Why? probably about as even as we're gonna get it. Okay, so hot dogs there. We need a gulpy. You said gulpy soda? Alright, will you actually... Okay. Can I get in here with the terrain tool? Well, not that size terrain tool. What's the matter? Sound like Momo just squeaked.
Sounds like he's sneezing. Yeah, he's just sneezing. Oh my goodness.
Sneezy puppers. What's the difference between flattened to surface and flattened to foundation? Alright, I'm gonna remove that temporarily because that seemed to be preventing me from getting in here. What? I haven't figured it out yet. Sorry, my mom was asking me a question. And yelling one of my more embarrassing nicknames. Thanks, Mom. Alright, so I'm gonna sand this up in here. Because we hadn't finished doing that yet. All of this. So I'm gonna hit this with the coarse sand first. And then I'm gonna come back in with the finer, softer sand. I don't know what the fuck I'm making for dinner tonight. I don't fucking know. Probably something chicken. Oh yeah, the burgers came out pretty good. We ended up making bacon cheeseburgers out of them. And waffle fries, and then I finished off with strawberries I had gotten for dessert. And then later I went and made my salad because I didn't have time to make it while I was cooking dinner itself because everything started happening at once, so I couldn't really walk away. I gotta make rice of some description tonight or the dogs are gonna throw a fucking fit. I know that much. we got that filled in. Alright, so we'll come back to here, we'll re-grab our soda counter. Edit. Hi. Oh, that's little. Hi, little. What exactly am I supposed to do for you, ma'am? Okay, that is probably good enough there. So we've got our soda and our hot dogs. We've got our required bathroom. What the fuck was the other thing? The balloons? Is that what I'm missing? Hot dog, soda, yeah, balloons. I added ATMs without approval, and I added the cupcake thingy with approval because I think the husband kind of forgot it was there. And, you know, parties, cake, seems like it should be there. What am I doing? I want gifts. Shopping! Hat's fantastic. Looney balloons counter. Okay. Oh wait, I'm still attached to that other building. It should probably be its own thing. Okay, so... where do we want to set up shop with you? You're floating. I don't really want you floating. I mean, I understand that you're a balloon stand, but maybe you shouldn't be floating. I think we've got enough room back here where I don't have to pull you that far off the pathway. Oh good, everybody's in their uniforms. Wonderful. Alright. So what time is it? 47. So we don't have a whole lot of time left here. So how do we want to set up this area to come into it? Sorry, I like looking at what they've done to design some of the pre-made shit, just to kind of get a feel for oh wow, how they decorated it. Wow, that's very grand. What is that? Hold on. I want to know what this wood piece is. Oh no, it's the pieces that came in with it, because there you can see the paint colors on it. Now they did use some of the other pieces. Like this was the Indian market drinks and bags of stuff here. So they did use some of that. Spiny head. Okay, interesting. Oh, they've got... I didn't even see the cargo net up here. That would have been cool if they had, like, thrown fruit up there. But then I guess birds would eat it, so... hypothetically. What else do we have in here? Did they only do one shop shelf? In the restaurant? Okay. Alright. I feel like we could add some more stuff to our tables here. So let's take a look at our props. see what we got going on here. Flower sack. Oh, that's cute. Oh, and you can change the color of the flowers. They would end up clipping through these something terrible. Carpet. So do we have a carpet that we think might work? Because if we do, we could always like have it be like the mats in front of the shop areas. Or if there's one big enough, which it kind of doesn't look like there is. Like these two look like they're the biggest. So we could put them underneath of the tables. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot. Like we could do where are you? This isn't gonna be where it stays. Does this even fit? Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. And that is totally hanging out at the bottom. However, that does give me an idea. Do we have just the wheels? 'Cause so that's just an off-road vehicle wheel. We have a bicycle wheel that's kind of small. I mean, I guess technically it doesn't have to be on a wheeled cart. We could just like make a stand for like a photo op. But this feels like it's a wagon wheel or something. This feels like they took the wheels on this thing. No, those are different wheels. Those might be bicycle wheels. I mean, the cupcake would fit on that. But we might just end up doing like a stand. As like a little photo op-y kind of thing. So that's, okay, that's like a pull behind you wagon wheel. Alright, what is this? Because this piece doesn't look familiar in the slightest. Ah, it doesn't let us get in there and rip it apart. So that makes me feel like these pieces are not in the game separately. I mean, we could always stick the cupcake in the wheelbarrow, right? Sorry, I'm just kind of playing around with the last few minutes that we have, trying to flesh out some ideas here. No, he's a little big. Okay, so not really gonna work there. And this tray's pretty small. I mean, we might be able to. Oh no. Well, nope, you're hanging all sorts of all over the place. Alright. Alright, well, we have some ideas. I'm gonna kind of leave the cart there. That I can get rid of because that's not gonna work. I mean, maybe we can put flowers in it or something. But, I'm not necessarily going to use this, I don't think. But maybe we can do like a photo op wall area with some cupcakes, and maybe we can do some different colored wrappers and icing and stuff. Where would we do that? Maybe like back here or something. Perhaps. I mean, we could potentially do it right here. But then you would have like random people. Well, no, because we'd have the wall there. Yeah. Alright, we'll figure out something. We have sort of an idea. I still haven't figured out how I want to do this here. Do we want to have like archways coming in? Or do we want it to be more like of a tunnel? So it's a little more secluded. It's like it could be like that. Or we could full on tunnel it and then just have like walls up, like maybe a half wall. Like around in here, or like a little fence or something. And then here we could put like a sign that says party pavilion or rent me, ask about my rental fees or whatever. We don't need the double archway. Just, you know, make it feel a little more private or something. I mean, we could duplicate it. Do like a longer tunnel. Walk in, back in through here. I mean, it still gives us plenty of room here. So this would be split in half, right? So we would do like the photo op here, And then on the other side we could put like the name of whatever we're gonna call this over here, and we could put like rental, rent me, or you know, those kind of things on that side. Then we can kind of like fence off the area a little bit. So we've got like this hill here, so we can take the fence coming this way and kind of like rope that off into that hill. And then maybe we can add some hill over here. Or we can help fence it off with some foliage or something. I'm not completely sold on this double archway tunnel specifically. We could kind of make our own and just keep the front arches there, and maybe maybe lattice it like a pergola or something. I don't know for sure yet. We'll have to see. Camera's being silly. But so, yeah, so I decided to start on the party pavilion first because I figured that would give me the most trouble building wise for my brain to figure out. And I kind of wanted that near where everything else is as you come in. So I feel like that kind of, I think we're off to a decent start. We're by no means there yet. I will try to get that speed build up for everything else that we did soon. Might be another couple of days until I can get that fully edited, depending on what we're doing, because we've got a couple things planned for tomorrow that are going to eat up some time for us. So that is how we are looking so far. I'm fairly happy with where we're sitting at the moment. Fairly happy. I wish this was a little more lined up, but it is what it is now at this point. I like this being a big you are here wayfinding thing, landmark, I guess. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure I'm feeling this. I'll have to think about it. So that's it for me today. I'll be back in the chat later tonight with the husband. Husband's gonna be back. I think he's doing some decorative touches on his first area, or maybe now that he saw mine he wants to change something on his. Entirely possible. And I don't know if he's gonna be starting his area 2 yet tonight or not. We'll see what happens. He probably will be. So he's planning on starting around 7 p.m. Central, so make sure that you're following here and you have your notifications turned on, so that way you'll know when he comes back, or when he takes over for the evening. Tomorrow and Monday we're planning on doing our art streams. Those should be starting around 2 p.m. Central. Sometimes we start a little bit early if I can get up early. I'm trying to get up earlier, slowly, so that official start time might move ahead a little bit, but I might leave it at 2 just to cover my ass, because sometimes we run errands and we get back late. So, we'll see. We're gonna shoot for 2 p.m. Central, and we'll be picking up on our Bob Ross needle felting. So, I will see you guys later tonight when the husband does his stream. And thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon. I appreciate it. The archives of this build, if you've missed anything, will be up on the YouTube channel, so don't forget to follow the socialies down below. This playlist is going to be Challenge Accepted Oceania Edition, so that way you know what to look for. And don't forget to vote. We didn't show the thing. We were going to show the thing.
Which thing were you going to show?
I was going to show the video, because nobody's voting.
I mean, it might be too late
now. Let's see. What do we want to input? Browser? We're going to do this on the fly. Or window. Tell you what. We'll go into here. Let me go grab it first. Because this is just going to be a faster way to do it. I think it's, yeah, this one. Money matters. What? I didn't tell you to autoplay, damn it. Okay. Alright, so that's paused there. No. You're supposed to be paused, my friend. Okay. So we are... Really? No. Oh, really? Now you're going to be a specific window. Okay, well, tell you what. There. How about that? Okay. So, let's see if that's going to... grab it. Really? Oh, because, okay, I get you now. I gotcha. Hold on, let me see. Where is... There we go. There we are. Alright, we'll pop that into theater mode. Okay, so I'm going to pull you over to here, because this is the window I want you to grab, and you're still not grabbing it. Why? Okay. Because you're being silly. Alright, so my chat's going to be hidden for a minute. So this is the video of the fly-through between our two zoos from the last one, as far as we managed to get before we wanted to move on to this one, so we just decided to call it. If you have an opinion on which one you liked better, don't forget to comment on it. And let's Inception. Let's go. This is all of the husband zoo. The video is a little stuttery in one or two parts. We're not sure if that was the way the keyframes got set up for the camera, or if that was the way his computer was processing it. Either is entirely possible. Again, we didn't get very far on this one because it was taking some time, and then this DLC came out and we really wanted to hop into this DLC, but we've given ourselves some more stricter building rules, and we think we'll be making a smaller map this time. So hopefully we'll be able to get more accomplished out of this one. You just had to get the shot of that in there. You had to get the shot of that in there. Mammoth thirst.
Yes.
At Tulsa Zoo, they have the bronze statues of the animals, but they had to put umbrellas over them because they were getting so hot, people were touching them and burning themselves. Snacks. So this is my zoo. We have much different building styles. There's some stuff in here I would have liked to go back and change, but at that point it was already in, so I was like, eh. I did kind of like my sand cat porcupine building. A bit more since they're not my comfort zone. Had a few too many tables in that food court. Probably could have gotten away with a few less. I still really like my statue that I made there with the smoke coming out of his little torch. Odd spot for a keeper to be doing a random talk. There's not even an animal there. Oh, there's a fair amount of people back here looking at the flamingos. There's a good number of people on this park. In this zoo. They're not on the list. It looks like I did have some people coming back into Tappy Feet Tavern. I wasn't so sure if anybody was coming back that far. That person looks mad about something. Oh, maybe it was the potty? The potty's like literally right there. Run faster, dude. You have to potty that badly. Okay, so this I was proud of. It looked fucking ridiculous, but I really did like my hippos photo op. Kind of like a stand in the middle of a picture frame kind of deal.
Which I tried to catch people on, but I didn't have any luck.
Yeah, it was very sporadic when somebody decided to take that pathway.
Well, they would go partway into it, and then stop and turn around, and then just keep going back and forth between going and not going, and never actually go in there.
They were probably terrified. Alright, so that's my zoo. And you saw his at the beginning. Wow, you did a long closeout on that one.
Yeah, I wasn't intending. I wasn't going to, and then it happened.
Alright, I'm gonna have to Nope, that's not what I wanted. This one, there's that one. Okay. Should be coming back up in just a second. Alright, there we go. So now we're back to the current zoo. Alright, so if you have opinion on whose you thought was better, feel free to comment on that video, or you can go ahead and comment in chat. But that will do it for my stream. I need to go make dinner apparently. Husband will be back with his go later tonight, like I said, around 7 p.m. Central. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this afternoon. I do greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all later.